Hey! I moved back into my dorm at Columbia University at the beginning of September. If you don't know me, my name is Maddy. I'm a junior at Columbia, majoring in English literature, and I'm also an opera singer. I'm originally from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but I've been in New York for the past 2 years for school. This is what the inside of my brand new dorm looked like. As you can see, there was a lot of space, and I was also pleasantly surprised with my view, considering that last year I was on the first floor and didn't really have a view, and I was expecting to be shafted. The first thing my parents and I did was head to my storage space, which had a couple of boxes of my stuff from previous years. It was about a 10-minute walk from my dorm, and everything was stored neatly in this one locker. I'm in the storage space. We just finished unloading all of the boxes out of here. Unfortunately, the bin that we got isn't big enough to hold all of the boxes, so we have to figure out how we're gonna get everything back to the dorm. But so far, I'm really excited about my room. It's so nice. It's probably the nicest room I've ever had. Once we got all the stuff back to my dorm, my parents started helping me unloading everything and putting the room together. The first thing my mom and I decided to do was see how we wanted to arrange the space. Originally, I wanted to set up the bed parallel to the window, but it ended up leaving a really awkward space in the corner, so we moved the bed back to where it was originally. Then we stacked the chest of drawers to maximize space and also create another surface where I could put stuff. We moved around the dresser, the drawers, and then we started thinking about where everything else should go. After doing some planning, I started cleaning the furniture and opening various boxes to see what was inside of everything.
Do you have anything yet? You're gonna open it. Oh, we are right now? Yeah.
Here's me opening up my favorite ramen that I get every year. And then in one of the other boxes, there was peach Snapple iced tea, which is my favorite drink. So I started lining this up on my fridge, and then I began cleaning my fridge and freezer to make sure everything was clean before I put anything inside of there. After doing some more cleaning, my mom and I began the long task of unboxing my brand new rug. I was really excited to have this rug as I've never had one in my room before, and as you can see, it's extremely beautiful. It's also such a pretty color. However, it took an extremely long time to situate it in the room, considering it was just my mom and me doing everything, and the furniture was really heavy to move. Eventually, we were able to get the carpet underneath, and then we could move on. We started building this metal shelf that I've had since my freshman year to create even more space. Once we were done, we put the desk next to the shelf, and we were pretty much finished with arranging the layout of the room. The other amazing thing my mom started putting together was a lamp.
Ooh, that's pretty. Can you try to... Oh, I like that so much.
I'm really prone to headaches and migraines, and light can be one of the factors that sets off these headaches. So my parents try really hard to find ways in order to minimize the potential of me getting these headaches. And one of the things that my mom thought to do was get this beautiful lamp, which has a really warm color and has different colors that it can be changed to. Besides being really helpful with my headaches, this also just creates a great atmosphere in the room. Once that was set up, my mom and I basically started unpacking all of the boxes and putting stuff away. As you can see, most of my kitchen stuff ends up on the metal shelf since it's the most accessible place for it to be. I took a break in the middle of the afternoon to go visit my friend Jay. I didn't think you were gonna look up that soon.
Yes, it's very fresh.
I see videos for the movement vlog, okay? If you've watched my other videos, then you'll probably recognize Jay, since she's been with me pretty much from the beginning of college. It was really nice just having her in the room to hang out and chat. Here's me unpacking a bunch of t-shirts from my cello, which I do both for storage and portability, but also to act as padding for my cello when I'm traveling through the airport. After that, I tried setting up this shoe rack that I got, but it turned out that it was really long and kind of awkward. It wasn't working in my room, so I unfortunately ended up having to put it away and finding somewhere else to put all my shoes. Towards the end of the night, we decided to put up some decorations. My mom helped me hang these 4 Ratatouille posters. I'm a huge fan of Ratatouille, I just think the movie is great. So I was really excited to be able to hang these posters up. After changing the positioning for a bit, we settled on this because we thought it looked the best. Then my mom went ahead and helped me put up some string lights, which makes the room so cozy, and I just love having these little lights everywhere around the room. Afterwards, the last thing that we did was hang up a few more prints that I got in New York last year, including these 2. And this print, which I also have a magnet of. And this print. This is how my room looked at the end of day 1. At the beginning of day 2, there wasn't a whole lot to do, other than opening the last few boxes, organizing my desk, and decorating. As you can see, I was using the underneath section of my bed to store luggages, boxes, and my laundry bag. It didn't look very nice, so my mom had the brilliant idea of getting some fitted sheets and draping them across the frame of my bed to act as a makeshift bed skirt. The idea ended up working perfectly, and I was so happy with how it turned out. It made my room look even more put together, and the bed was so cozy. I love stuffed animals, and they also remind me of home, so I set up a couple on my bed. Then it was time to start decorating my walls. I keep all of my decorations that I've accumulated at Columbia in this box. They include pictures, cards, ticket stubs, drawings, all sorts of things that I love hanging up around my room. Then I began the long process of hanging up all of these decorations on this empty space that I had. Can you hold this?
And this. And this. What do you think? No?
Horrible.
What?
My parents helped me with aligning everything and making sure it looked great. And after what felt like 10 years, I finally finished putting up all of the decorations onto the wall. And I think it turned out looking great. And I hope that I can keep adding to it over this next year. Even though I'm a junior at Columbia, I'm anticipating graduating this spring in May 2025. I've been able to complete a lot of my credits for my department, and so it just makes more sense to finish it in this next year rather than staying for another year, paying tuition, and not really taking a lot of classes. It's definitely a bittersweet feeling because I've made so many amazing friends and I've had a lot of wonderful experiences in New York. But I also think that I'm ready for some new opportunities and I'm excited to see what's coming next. After hanging up some more decorations, organizing my desk, and cleaning the room, my room was pretty much finished. I was so happy with how the room turned out and really grateful to my parents for coming and helping me move back in. The room looks really beautiful, cozy, and it has so much space that I'm not even sure what to do with all of it. Definitely a great way to start the new school year. Thanks for watching me move in. Bye!